Every company that's here under this roof that we're in right now helps to service the brand, helps to service Southern Ground, it helps to service the camp that we're building. It helps to make all of the merchandise and all the stuff that we sell at all of our shows. And it helps our construction company, all the different stuff that we do. We've got a lot of it in-house, and we got an amazing team of talented people that are all here under one roof.
Well, Zach, before we get too deep into this conversation, we want to start with a big announcement, and it's an announcement you want to make, and I think the people here in Phoenix are going to be extremely pleased.
Oh, yeah.
Can we get a drum roll?
Oh, yeah.
Drum roll. Come on, Zach. Drive it like it's hot.
All right, October 8th. October 8th, we're playing at the Auction Pavilion. October 8th, we'll be there. The tickets go on sale next Friday on May 1st, so we're going to be coming through Phoenix. Coming smoking gun. Best production that we've ever done for a live show this year.
Thank God you're coming back in the fall. You were here last fall, but I remember it was 2 years ago, I believe, in the summer. You were here in like July or August, and it was the hottest show I have ever seen out there. I love it when you come in the fall.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm sure. Especially if you guys get into your, Day of the Dead skeleton outfits for the encore. Dude, you got to be sweating bullets in there.
No, we've got some new stuff for this year. Like I said, the new show, new encore this year. There's no skeleton suits this year. It's just got some mind-blowing stuff for this year's show.
New hat, too. Instead of the beanie. We never asked you about that. What's with the new hat? We love the new hat.
Man, I've just always worn whatever I wanted to wear.
Well, this is like Zac Brown 2.0.
Well, Zach, how's the family, man? 4 girls under one roof. You got any advice for other people that are in that kind of a situation?
Man, soak it up, man. I love every minute of it. They're my buddies, man. They're all, I can't explain how much I love my kids and my family. It's awesome, and I just had my first son just about a year ago now, and so we got 4 girls and then the little man, and that's the complete package. And so now when it's just us and my wife, we go, it's like party of 7.
Oh my God.
Man,
crazy.
You have a basketball team.
Yeah, what I want to know is, it's hard enough. I have 2 kids, and the time management skills that I have to have, I think, I don't know how you're doing this. How do you balance being a musician that's on the road for 250 days a year, all the entrepreneurship challenges that you have in front of you, and 4 daughters? Where do you get these time management skills? How do you do it?
I have great people, great help to do it. I have to stay busy. I totally disengage from all of this when I get to be with my kids and have time that's just for me and them. And it's always a moving target. I got to always be aware of what's going on and try not to let my schedule completely, because we have to say no to so many amazing things. We try to make the ones count that we can do, and then try to really focus on the things that matter and the connection with my family.
Zac Brown on the phone with us, and we're pretty excited for Jekyll and Hyde on Tuesday. Robyn and Beryl got to hear it last night. They say it's got a little bit of everything, and that's probably why you called it Jekyll and Hyde. It's a little all over the place. Would you agree?
I would agree. That's the thing, man. There's the yin and the yang, and then there's another axis of that too. There's like the Z-axis on this record, and I think we hit all the corners of it. So there's some philosophy, there's some gospel, there's some rock, there's some big band stuff on here, there's some electronic music, there's stuff right down the middle of what you'd expect from us. And I've never spent as much time creating an album as this one. I feel like this is our best masterpiece that we've done.
It's great. That's the way your shows are, too. You're going to get a Metallica cover, and then you're going to get something really traditional. Have you ever gotten pressure from the record company early on to say, look, you can't do all this stuff in concert. You got to go one way, country or...
Well, now it's his record
right,
label,
now
so
it's yours, so it doesn't matter. But
anybody.
early on, did you get that pushback?
Early on, I had a lot of people telling me I needed to do a lot of things, and I think it took longer for us to kind of make it than it did for other bands. I mean, it took us 10 years of grinding on the road and playing to get to do it, but we got to do it our own way, and it was worth it because of that, because I don't like to dance for other people. I like to try to be real and play the music and write the music from my heart and from my life and the experiences that we have, and I'm not capable of doing anything else. I think that if I couldn't have made it to being myself, I would still be just traveling around and playing clubs and doing that.
a gypsy soul. Zach, a lot has been said the last couple of days about Camp Southern Ground and the legacy that you're going to leave for these kids that get to come out and visit your property. Do you have a memorable camp experience? Obviously, camp was a big thing for you as a kid. Do you have one memory that stands out?
I have so many of them. I just remember my counselors being larger than life and being like an amazing, like a new uncle for the week that I was there, and wanting to be like them and wanting to see the way that they were helping and the way that they were engaging the kids and letting us in like family. And I've had lots of things. I remember one time as a counselor, we were hiking and we were taking rappelling ropes up this cliff to come down. And the kids that were in my group were probably 7 or 8 years old. And I remember I had one little kid. His name was Mikey, and he was smaller than the other kids, but he was real, just eager. He wanted to, and he was carrying this huge climbing rope. And so we're walking on this trail, and it's kind of, you step off the trail and you fall down, 40, 50 feet. And I remember he was walking in front of me, and I remember he lost his footing carrying this heavy rope, and he started to fall, and he was falling off the ledge. And I reached down. The only thing I could grab a hold of was his hair, and he had this like real bushy, curly hair. And I had to pick him up. I had to lift him by his hair and pull him back up on the trail. But I remember him grabbing a hold of my leg afterward and just sitting there, and we all realized like what could have happened. I mean, just in one moment. But I remember that bond, that all of us together, always watching over each other and pushing each other beyond the things that we would normally be able to go do. And, he didn't leave that camp afraid. He left there empowered and knowing that he can do amazing things and to know what real relationships and real things are all about. And that's what we want to instill there.
That's crazy. Have you seen Mikey since that incident?
I haven't, man. I don't know. He's out there somewhere.
Oh my God.
I wonder if he's aware that the guy that saved his life is now Zac Brown.
Man.
Well, I'll tell you, I like to do a lot of hiking, Zach. So my takeaway is I'm growing my hair out. That's my takeaway. So somebody's got something to grab when I fall off the cliff, baby.
Yep.
Great. Tease it up, too. Go ahead and get it did. Go ahead and get your hair did. Get you a permanent. It's got to have some lift on it. If this kid had slick hair, I might not have been able to grab a hold of him, man. So
that's exactly right.
Right on.
Yeah.
Zach, you have one of the world's greatest knife collections, we understand. How many are you up to now?
I don't keep count, man. But it's always a journey. I'm always looking to see how other people are making them and what they're doing and different design. And I just absolutely love knives. I'm a knife nut, and I've loved them my whole life. My dad, through a lot of his travels, working with traveling all over the world, he would bring me different knives from different places like Mongolia and Taiwan and China. And it was like my treasure trove to get to go through all the knives. And so we make them. We make really fine carry knives here and sportsman's knives, and but I'm always a student to them. Like I go to Blade Show every year, which is here in Atlanta, and we have a big booth there for our knife company, for Southern Grind. But we get to see all the knife materials and all the knife makers from all over the world come into one place. So that's always like, that's like Disneyland for me in there.
Well, Zach, we know you're out of time, but we appreciate so much you inviting us down to Camp Southern Ground, the tour, the food, the hospitality. You're a one-of-a-kind class act, brother. We all appreciate you and what you do for country music.
Thank you, and thanks for sending your team down so that they can help spread the word for the camp, too. And it's something that you really have to see to understand it, this kind of healing university that we're working on building down here. And thank you so much for lending us your folks and for the word, too, and helping us to get it out there.
Zach, you're absolutely welcome. We really appreciate you being with us.
All right. We'll see you on October 8th.
October
Yeah.
8th, man.
Can't wait.
Thanks so much, Zach,
Yes, sir.
and have a wonderful day, brother.
All right.